It's probably 'cause you think you're cooler than me.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Sorry I haven't done another one. I've been a bit busy. So I thought I would do a video today on things that you should say to people with cancer, and some of the things it's probably best if you don't say them. So I'll just get straight into the video. The first thing that's not very good to say is, what cancer have you got? Or I've got Hodgkin's lymphoma. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? That's a good cancer. I mean, I know you're trying to be kind, but no cancer's good. Like, it doesn't really help. But I know you're trying to be kind, but to be honest, best if you don't say that one, because all cancers are bad. Let's be honest. A second thing that's probably not best to say is, have you tried drinking squash? Have you tried having a kiwi? To be honest, I've probably tried everything, and there's a lot of stuff that you can try. If it's gonna help, I'm gonna have tried it. But I mean, if it's an earth-breaking, world-spinning, amazing thing that no one else knows, and it's going to cure everything and it's going to make me feel 100% better, please, anything, yes. Quite a common, well, not a common one, but one that quite a few people will think is really helpful is saying, oh, I know how you feel. Well, you don't, so just steer clear of that one, because you don't know how I feel, or how anyone feels in this situation. I don't even know still at the moment how I feel in this situation, so having someone say, oh, I know how you feel, well, actually, I don't know how I feel, so how do you know how I feel? Does that make sense? One that I've heard quite a few times is, oh, you'll have loads of free time, what are you going to do? And actually, you don't have a lot of free time, because with me, I've got my treatment every 2 weeks, so actually I've got a week of feeling really grotty and not actually being able to do a lot. And then I've got sort of 5 days of trying to do stuff, but also realising that actually my energy levels are nowhere near what they used to be. So you don't actually have a lot of free time when you've got cancer, because you've got a lot of hospital appointments and treatments, and you're basically feeling pretty rubbish most of the time. But praise the Lord, I'm feeling okay, which is good. So onto the good stuff. What you could say that would be so helpful and so lovely is, it's okay for you to say, oh, I don't know what to say. That is absolutely fine. My mum said to me that other people will find it harder to talk about the situation than you will. And that was so true. At the beginning, when I was diagnosed, I felt like I could just talk about it with everyone and it wasn't a problem for me. But when I told people, it was sort of that shocked silence, and actually they didn't know what to say, and it's absolutely fine to not know what to say. So please do not worry if you have no idea what to say. Talk about something completely different. That would be absolutely lovely. Anything but talking about treatment and chemo and cancer would be amazing. So literally any topic. Yeah, anything. Something else is, I'm sorry that you're going through this, I'm sorry. That's really lovely to hear, because as much as it's sort of like, well, you've got nothing to be sorry for, actually knowing people care and knowing people want the best for you and actually really care that you're not well is actually really nice, especially when you're not really surrounded by loads of people that you know. Actually having all these, I mean, I've had so many messages from people saying, oh, I'm so sorry you're going through this, so sorry for this, and it's been so lovely to sort of feel people's like hugs, if that makes sense, virtual hugs from those messages. That's been really lovely. So yeah, saying I'm sorry, sorry you're going through this. That's fine to say as well. Offering lifts, amazing. Well, I won't say no to any of them because there'll probably be a time where we probably need to use it. But offering things like that, offering to cook a meal, or like make a ready-made meal and bring it round, or offer to take like some of the younger ones out for an afternoon, or offering to take the younger ones out with me for an afternoon, something like that, just to sort of take all of our minds off things. Because something you can forget is that the cancer doesn't just affect the person going through it. So my family are going through a lot at the moment, and it's trying to keep a normal way of life, but also dealing with this massive curveball and the unpredictability of everything. We can't really plan anything, so offering to do things like that, like cooking a meal and taking them out, is really, really lovely. Last thing that you could say, which would be amazing, is like film recommendations. I have so much time to watch films in bed now, so please, any film recommendations, bring them my way. Netflix, Amazon Prime, anything. Because when you're feeling a bit bleh, then you don't really want to get out of bed, so actually having films that you can watch is a real blessing. So please, bung them my way if you've got any really good ones. Sorry, this has been quite a long-winded video, but I thought that it would be helpful, so that you know, so that people know what are good things to say and what are maybe not so sensitive or great things to say to someone. Obviously people, when they've got cancer, are going through different stages of understanding what they've got and getting to terms with it all. So gauging that, I know it's quite hard, but gauging that is really useful in knowing what you can say to them. So yeah, so that's the video. I hope that was alright, and I will bring another video to you soon. Remember to stay strong, be positive, and trust God in everything you're going through. See you later.